Now this gym is a pretty tough one, especially the gym leader, because it is hard to find moves, especially in early game, that are super effective against this gym. Because this is the Dragon-type Pokemon gym. We enter into what is, if gyms were in real life, and they were exactly how they look in the Pokemon games, then by far, this is the most dangerous gym in the world. Some gyms are just, they're there, you can walk in them and they look nice. Like Brook's gym, there's not too much danger there. I guess Misty's gym, you could technically drown there, but there are a lot of good swimmers, so they can probably help you out. There is actual lava in this gym. How is the temperature here? Like, livable. There is a roof on this building. This must be the hottest gym in the world. How is this legal? Did no one ever go in here and, like, check this? What does the insurance company say about this? It is very strange. Lava. Blaine's gym is a volcano in the anime. It's just a standard gym building in the games. And I was referring specifically to the games. But yeah, if you take the anime gyms into account, then Blaine's gym being inside of an actual volcano, yeah, that's actually really bad too. But considering there's lava inside of a building, there's probably chances of an eruption somewhere, because you don't just buy lava somewhere and put it here. It's bubbling. This is seriously hot. Calera uses the mythical and sacred dragon-type Pokemon. You can't damage them very easily, because they have quite a few resistances. They resist fire, electric, grass, water. All the starter types, dragons resist them. But you know, they're supposed to be weak against ice-type moves. So if you go back to Ice Path, catch yourself a Delibird, a Swinub, a Jinx, they might be able to help you out with ice moves against this gym. So don't throw ice in the lava. Gotcha. Yeah, sure. Your first battle against dragons, I'll show you how tough they are. Alright, let's go. I also have a dragon on my team, but it's not going to battle much. Oh, and you also have a Noodle, except it's level 34. So, we've seen some pretty tough trainers so far, and with Jasmine, especially with a level 35 Steelix and 2 other level 30 Pokemon, definitely a very strong gym leader. And then the executives near the end of the radio tower were some pretty strong. 3 level 32s, we had level 35, level 36. Strong. Good. Yeah. And there's some decently strong trainers up to Ice Path. This gym starts with a level 34 Pokemon. Just imagine what the gym leader has. We usually were above the level of the gym leader. We were around where Price was when we faced him. We were definitely below Jasmine when we faced her, but we were able to win. This is going to be something else, and we don't yet have Ice Beam on Lapras, so this is actually going to be quite a difficult gym. Especially once you see what the gym leader's Pokemon know for moves. I hope that the fights in this gym aren't much to drag on. Puns. I'm a fairy type. I fully resist Dragon Rage. No? Okay, fine. Yeah, I did say earlier, like, in the radio tower that I'm happy I wasn't fairy type, because otherwise it would have been weak to acid. But I'm not weak to acid. Everything here should be weak to lava. There is actual lava in this gym. How does that work? Like, how does it physically even work? But then how do you survive? Yeah, I don't have any super effective moves against these dragons, so I'm just gonna have to beat them with normal effective moves. I want to hit them with Surf. I want to hit them with Thunderbolt. I want to hit them with Flamethrower. But they resist all of those moves, so I need to use other things. Fairy type is indeed introduced in Generation 6, yes. It was introduced in Pokemon X and Y. I think what might be my best move is just Heracross with Horn Attack. Fly does about half damage. So if they just don't use Dragon Rage, then maybe I can win with Jetpack. Nope. Not happening. Breeze, why don't you try? Thunder Wave. Yeah, my Noodle knows Thunder Wave as well, and it's 100% accurate in this game. Nice way to make them move first, because Paralysis definitely slows you down to just a quarter of your standard speed in this game, and a couple of generations later it became half of your normal speed, which is still much slower. Okay, we at least took out the Dratini. Well, you can already see, this is just a Dratini. Dratini can evolve twice. This can be pretty hard if you don't have moves that hit them. And they have another Dratini. And this is just the first trainer. Now, not all trainers are as difficult as this one, because just Thunder Wave, Dragon Rage, and not having something super effective to hit the Dratini with can be pretty hard. I haven't yet sent in Heracross, and I feel like Heracross might actually be a really nice Pokemon here, because it hits very hard. I could teach Heracross Strength, but I don't want to. Because then I don't know, because I have to then delete it with the move deleter at some point before it learns another move that I want it to have. So I decided, let's just not. Go with Horn Attack. War Bandit, very useful. Let's see who's at the front now. Melanie, let's just use Melanie. Now you can see that the gym leader's over there. She is surrounded by lava. She has no way of making it anywhere. And as my character doesn't jump over here, so she can't jump over here. How does she even exit? She is stuck in a lava-filled building. Ah! No, actually, I don't fall in the lava. Even though if you push a boulder down here, that boulder actually does fall inside of the lava. Oh yeah, we need strength. We're gonna fight some trainers and then get scales back. And then quickly do the strength puzzle and then do battle trainers again. But let's just clear out most of the trainers first. Because we want to have the EXP share experience on Dratini as much as possible, because we want to evolve that into a Dragonair. For the in-game trade. Seadra, that is not a dragon. That is a water type. Level 37. Not the highest level Pokemon we've seen. The highest level we've seen on a trainer, though. But the highest level Pokemon we've seen so far is Ho-Oh. Or Fire Turkey. Get to here. Yes, we can actually beat this one. I think there's only one standard gym trainer that we can't fight without using strength. I think one of these strength holes doesn't even need to be used. I think it's only 2 of them. I think you only need the second and the third one. And the first hole's just there for practice or something, just to show you what you can do. Horsey and Seadra sort of look like dragons, like they're sea dragons, but they're not actual dragon-type Pokemon. So these are actually super effectively hit with Thunderbolt. These are doable battles if you have a grass or an electric move. And I have a Melanie with Thunderbolt, and I have an Ampharos with Thunderbolt, which is an electric type by itself. Noodle level 13, growing nicely. My noodle's growing up so fast. Well, let's just fall down this hole. Oh, one more trainer here. And then you can see there's a girl up there who's also stuck. Chance of losing not even 1%. No, because it's 80% or something. Or even higher, because I'm going to beat you. Go train a Mike with a Dragonair. Dratini's Evolution, level 37. Which is a lot harder to beat, because it resists water, it resists electric, it resists grass, it resists fire, which are a lot of the common types of moves you will have at this point. Now Melanie, at level 36, would learn Ice Beam. If I would have explored Route 45, which is below Blackthorn City, and then even done the cave there, I might have been able to get Melanie to level 36. I could have also used 2 of my rare candies that I currently have in the box to get Melanie to level 36 to teach it Ice Beam. Would make this gym so much easier. I'd just use Melanie against almost everything. Because they can take out the water types with Thunderbolt as well. But I decided I want to challenge myself for this gym, because the gym is pretty hard, and I want to show off that it can be hard in terms of hitting the dragon types. So I'm doing this without Ice Beam, at a maybe slightly lower level than I would have otherwise been in a standard playthrough, because I would then explore as much as possible, which includes south of Blackthorn. So we're gonna have some fun in this battle, and we've shown, especially in this first battle, how the dragons can be pretty hard to beat. But so far it's been Dragon Rage which has been their main attacking move, and certainly Dragon Rage is a pretty good move. It will be a 3-hit KO on most Pokemon at this point in the game. But yeah, we haven't arrived at Gym Leader yet, and in Gen 1 we learned during that walkthrough, I actually learned this myself as well, the Gym Leaders just use the level up sets of the Pokemon they use, and then just replace the third move in the Pokemon's move slots by their signature move. Like by the signature move of that person, whether that's Bide for Brock, or Thunderbolt for Lieutenant Surge, or Toxic for Koga. Was it Fire Blast for the champion on Charizard? I don't remember what blasters Venusaur had. But it's always the third slot, and the rest is their level up set. In this game, they have custom moves that sure they might have something like a Tackle or a Gust for a Pidgey, but then also have Mud Slap in the Faulkner gym battle. And there are definitely some really good moves on the Pokemon in the Claire gym battle. So I'm going to take out Scales for the moment. Quickly switch that around in the overlay. Dratini out, Croconaw in. And the thing is, we don't actually need to do any battles with Croconaw, because we can just do the strength stuff. Yeah. So, let's do strength. This boulder right here is impossible to be put into any of the holes. I would like to think that if it could, we would have a shortcut to the gym leader. Because if we follow this boulder down, it's just one to the left. It's a fake shortcut. But I guess it teaches you how the things can work, and it can help you cross the lava. These next two are actually important. This one doesn't go into anything. So this one is when you push down and you push the other one up. That allows you to get to that one girl that was also stuck. Surrounded by lava. Super dangerous. And then we push this one to the side and fix that one. We're gonna fall right in front of the girl. After this battle, I was gonna go back to we don't fall in front of the girl. I guess, yeah, it makes sense that we don't fall in front of the girl, even though that would make more sense for where the hole was. But if you would fall into that hole before having pushed this boulder down, you would be stuck. So it's good that this is a thing. Alright, I'm gonna fight her. I guess Dratini, like my noodle, doesn't get the EXP for this specific fight, but I was planning to go to the Pokemon Center after this fight anyway, even if I did have Noodle, because then other Pokemon would have been damaged, and I wanted to go into Claire's battle with full health Pokemon. So I'll grab Noodle again after this fight. Another level 34 Dratini, we faced those at the start of the gym. We learned that fly 2 times would be about where it's taken out. We need a bit of help of the random number generator. It helped us right there. 1 in 4 chance for a status move to fail if used by the AI, even if it's supposed to be 100% accurate. Can I say, like, while we're doing this battle, Twitch stream, there are 10 viewers. That is awesome. Normally when I do these walkthrough videos, walkthrough streams, I mean, there's maybe 4 viewers. Now there's 10, and I've had quite a few people chatting throughout it. It's not super active, the chat, but it doesn't need to be. But I have a decent amount of people chatting throughout the entire stream. And there's 10 people watching right now, which is super cool. Ooh, Twister! Twister is a dragon-type move that damages, that can hit super effectively, which wasn't there in Gen 1 because you had just a Dragon Rage. But it hits when an opposing Pokemon is flying. Remember Jack's Schoolboy Jack in National Park? We faced him a couple of times now. No, that wasn't the old fabled 1 in 256 glitch. No. That's Gen 1. And that applies when you attack. When the AI attacks in Gen 1 and Gen 2 and they use a status move, it's just a built-in 1 in 4 chance to just fail. It's something different than a 1 in 256. But anyway, so Schoolboy Jack in National Park, sometimes when he calls you, and this hasn't happened yet, I don't think, he'll teach you about interesting battle mechanics. For example, he'll tell you that Twister can hit you when you're flying. Or Thunder, the move Thunder also can hit an opposing Pokemon when you're flying. Earthquake hits a Pokemon that's in the middle of using Dig. Things like that. It'll teach you some interesting things. And I actually learned, at least the Thunder on a flying Pokemon thing, I learned because of Schoolboy Jack, which is really cool. Still really like that Dragon Rage animation. Looks really cool. That's the end of Jetpack, unfortunately. So, War Bandit, your turn. This is a level 36 Dragonair with Dragon Rage and Thunder Wave. Imagine this, but stronger, with better moves, ×3, and then there's a better Pokemon. That's a gym leader. You'll see. Actually, ×2, and then there's the third one is the better Pokemon. But I said I wanted to challenge myself, and I'm going to do exactly that. I need to actually go in with a strategy. And be smart and stuff. Let's go heal. Let's put Dratini back in our team to see if we can grab some EXP off of some of this. I could also put Splash Boss on the team, the Gyarados. I could put Ho-Oh on the team to help, to have us help out. So I don't think it'll be super useful in this fight, actually, because of certain moves that are on Claire's team. But I'm just gonna do it with my current team, and have Dratini sit there. It could be Death Fodder. Maybe if I want to have a safe switch, but I don't think I want to switch too much. Jumpluff, Sleep Powder, Leech Seed is probably going to be key. I'm gonna try and save that until the final team member. I'm thinking actually, I can use items. I can use Super Potions, I can use Hyper Potions, I can use Full Heals when I want in this gym battle because it's just a standard playthrough. But after I'm done with this walkthrough of Pokemon Gold, I'm going to work on a Pokemon Gold Nuzlocke, just like how I'm working on the Pokemon Blue Nuzlocke right now, which I will stream in the next few days again. But the Claire fight is going to be really hard there. Now, luckily, I do allow myself to grind and get up to the max level of the gym leader. And I'm definitely not at the max level of the gym leader, because you saw that one of the random trainers already had a level 37. Well, the gym leader has way higher than level 37, let me tell you that. So I can just grind a bunch, probably in either Ice Cave or the roots right below Blackthorn, to get my Pokemon ready for the gym battle. But this gym battle will be hard. Whitney, and especially her Miltank, is an infamous Pokemon that can deal a lot of damage. There are some ways to, I guess, get around it. But it is a very hard fight. I feel like generally Claire is harder. I find Claire to be harder than Whitney. One, because the dragons are really hard to hit, especially her ace Pokemon, which is even harder to hit than a Dragonair. Because remember, Dragonair is weak to ice. Her ace Pokemon is not. The levels are really high. And generally you'll be around level 34, 35-ish at this point in the game. And that is if you face basically every Pokemon you can. You faced every trainer that you can, which I have. And my Pokemon are just level 34. I am under-leveled, you could say, in terms of the level of what the opposing Pokemon are. I'm under-leveled, and I battle pretty much everyone. That makes it really hard. And the fact that her moves, the moves on her Pokemon are very strong too. It's not just Thunder Wave and Dragon Rage, you'll see. This is pretty scary. Cool looking Dragon Mouse. We're gonna go on the left because that looks better with the Pokeball that appears before the fights. Who do I want to lead with? Your Jetpack wasn't too useful against the Dragonair. Maybe I just want to start with War Bandit. I know I want to keep Proton for the final Pokemon, because Proton's more useful against that. I think Breeze as well, but because Proton's decently useful against that final Pokemon, I may want to use Breeze at the start. No, I think I'm going to start with War Bandit. Just Horn Attack, see what we can get to. I am Claire. I'm the world's best Dragon Master. I can hold my own against even the Pokemon League's Elite Four. Do you still want to take me on? Fine, let's do it. As a trainer, I will use my full power against any opponent. Alright, what I consider to be the most difficult gym battle in Pokemon Gold. Starting with a Dragonair at level 37. We've seen 137 so far, which is that Seadra, but that's just a water type. We can hit it with grass and electric. If we would have had Ice Beam, Ice Punch maybe from Jinx, that we could have caught an Ice Path, this would have been a lot more doable. But we don't have that, also we're lower leveled. Let's go. We're faster with War Bandit. Very useful, but that might not take long if they use Thunder Wave. There you go. So now we attack after them. So we're just going to use Full Heal, because that way we sort of attack after them anyway, and we don't have the chance that we don't actually attack. Slam is another attack on this Dragonair. Pretty powerful thing, 80 power normal move. Pretty strong, but Dragon Rage would deal more damage in this case. Uses Thunder Wave again, because they like to paralyze me, because it is useful to make me slow. It is useful to give me a chance of not attacking, but I bought a bunch of full heals when I entered Blackthorn City. So I think I'll be safe. Slam actually misses because it only has a 75% accuracy. So we got through this Dragonair without too much trouble, although we did use 2 full heals. They would have attacked before us. They wouldn't have used Thunder Wave again if we were already paralyzed, because they do have Smart AI. And they do have some other really cool moves. I'll actually look up the exact moveset of that first Dragonair, because I'm pretty sure her Pokemon have different movesets per Pokemon. Noodle trying to learn Twister, yay! I guess we'll teach it Twister instead of Leer. I don't really intend to use it in battle, but we have it. Wait, she has 4 Pokemon? I thought she had 3. Does she have 3 Dragonair? She does. Alright, so her 3 Dragonair are all level 37. They all have Slam. They all have Thunder Wave. Every Pokemon on our team, including the Dragonair, also uses her signature move, which is a Dragon-type move, which is, let's for now say it's a stronger version of Twister, and they can paralyze. But then each individual Dragon has one move that's different. The first one had Surf. So if you were in here with a Water type, or a Ground type, or a Rock type, you were going to get hit pretty hard with Surf. I'm not sure if this is Dragonair number 2 or Dragonair number 3. The only way I'll know is when they use that one move that differs between them. None of them know Flamethrower. I'm not sure if Dragonair can even learn Flamethrower, but between Ice, Electric, Water, and Fire, there are 4 very similar moves, all at 95 power, that are special moves. And Surf is one of them. Thunderbolt is another. And then there's Ice Beam. So this Dragonair either knows Slam, Thunder Wave, Dragon Breath, Thunderbolt, or Slam, Thunder Wave, Dragon Breath, Ice Beam. So that way, with her 3 Dragonairs, Claire has a pretty darn good coverage. However, she's not using those moves, she just keeps using Slam. She could also just use the more accurate Dragon Breath and deal good damage, but so far she's refusing to. So, you could say this wasn't too difficult, but note that this is a War Bandit, a Heracross, with 125 base attack stats, which is very high. I'm not using a stat move, same type attack bonus, so I don't get that multiplier. But it's still a pretty strong move, but I still need 3 attacks, and I'm using a bunch of healing items in the form of full heals to be able to actually get through this. Now, just because I want to try something else, there's a different strategy I had in mind. I want to use Breeze. I want to use a Sleep Powder Leech Seed strategy. And hope that this is the Thunderbolt Dragonair. Because if the last one was the Thunderbolt Dragonair, which sort of makes sense considering that was the second one she sent out, and the second one that's listed on her Pokemon page is the Thunderbolt Dragonair, and Thunderbolt and Ice Beam are equally effective against Heracross, it makes sense if she sends out the second one first. This is probably the Ice Beam one and I get one shot. But I go first in Sleep Powder. Okay, let's do it exactly like in Gym 7, with that Cloyster, where I could have been one-shots by Aurora Beam. But we're going to Sleep Powder, then Leech Seed, and then keep headbutting, and it's going to stay asleep, or I guess we might flinch it. We're going to take this thing out. Oh, we still have skills in the overlay. Good catch. Dratini. Thank you. Alright, now we just headbutt, see what we can do. We are faster, which is very useful. Might get a flinch off with headbutt and King's Rock chances combined. I believe those do stack. Get some extra damage with Leech Seed, which definitely adds on over time. Just don't wake up for another turn and we might have it. Haha! We beat the Dragonair! Let's go, Breeze, against the important gym battles, where they probably have an ice move. No damage whatsoever. As I said, Breeze is a very interesting Pokemon for standard playthroughs, because normally you want a Pokemon that are pretty fast, and that have some very strong moves. They can learn Surf, or Ice Beam, or Thunderbolts, or Earthquake, or Rock Slide. Moves that actually deal some pretty good damage. Breeze doesn't have that high attack stats, and its move pool for attacking moves is pretty bad anyway. I'm still just using Headbutt, that I go back in Ilax Forest, just after Gym 2. It won't be after the Pokemon League that I get a better move. I am not kidding. Jumpluff has to wait that long. That or to level 44, which actually is around that time anyway, then it learns a good move. So just before probably around the Pokemon League, it'll get a move, but there'll be a TM right after Gym 8, basically. Shortly after Gym 8 it becomes available, that we can teach the Breeze and then actually get some type coverage done. But yeah, we have battled through 3 Dragonair, which, if you don't have Ice Beam, are very hard to deal with. Now, we haven't seen any of them use Surf, Thunderbolt, or Ice Beam, or even Dragon Breath, which is Claire's signature move. So, in that sense, we're very lucky. Maybe it's a certain bit of programming in the AI that worked in our favor. But here's where it gets really difficult. Kingdra. I just want to have some fun. I'm going to start with Metronome. Kingdra isn't just a dragon. Kingdra is a water dragon type. That is why there were Horsey and Seadra earlier on in the gym, because their evolution was used by the gym leader. That's quite often, if a gym leader has an evolution, the gym trainers generally have the pre-evolution on their team somewhere. So Horsey and Seadra in this game can evolve into a dragon, Kingdra. Now, Kingdra still knows Dragon Breath, because that's Claire's move. And as you can expect, it also knows Surf. It can also just be really annoying and use Smoke Screen. But where the Dragonairs had arguably Slam as the worst damaging move, considering their physical attack stat isn't super high, but I guess it's not low either. But it's also not that accurate with 75% accuracy. The lowest damaging move on Kingdra is Dragon Breath. Surf also gets Stab. But then they also have a fourth move, which is... Well, I really hope that they'll use the move just because it's a really cool move. I'll just keep using Metronome to give it chances to use the move. Actually, show Dragon... We still haven't seen Dragon Breath or Surf. We haven't seen Thunderbolt or Ice Beam from the Dragonairs either. We've just seen Thunder Wave and Slam from the Dragonairs. Stop trying to heal your full health, Jetpack. They're still using Smoke Screen! Like, this is how it can also be annoying. I'm barely gonna hit moves at this point. Barrier, yay, increase my defense, which actually is useful against their fourth move. Because Dragon-type moves are special in this game, just like water moves in Surf. There's Surf! Alright, we'll actually take some damage. Or Jetpack has some pretty good special defense, but Kingdra has some decent stats. Another reason why Kingdra is really hard to deal with, besides just that it has good stats and has really nice coverage and strong moves, Moonlight again! Okay. Didn't heal that much. What? Oh, was it depending on the weather effect? It's not that much? Oh yeah, morning and day during no weather, it's only a quarter. During harsh sunlight and nighttime, it's 12. But I don't play with in-game during nighttime. Yeah, Surf, very strong on Kingdra, but there's another reason why Kingdra is strong, besides its fourth move, which we haven't seen yet. Being a water and dragon type leaves you only with one weakness. Dragon was weak to dragon and ice. Water resists ice, so a dragon water Pokemon loses that ice weakness. So if you were like, yeah, we have Ice Beam on Lapras or Ice Punch on Jinx, yay, we're gonna take out their team. And then you meet Kingdra, yeah, well, too bad. They might think, yeah, but they gained the water type. Water has weaknesses, right? Yeah. But water is weak to electric and grass. And as mentioned earlier in the gym, Dragon resists electric and grass. So that's, not so great. Right, Kingdra, I'm seriously giving you opportunities to use that other move. I want to send in Proton and use Thunderbolt. Because this is one of the few Pokemon in the gym that doesn't resist it. Because sure, it's harder to hit it super effectively. The fact that you do gain the water type on top of your dragon type, if you look at it that way, I can at least normal effectively hit you with a Thunderbolt. And Ampharos is strong, gets stabbed from Thunderbolt. Use the other... Stop using Smoke Screen! Do I need to stall much longer? Because now she's paralyzed, she's going to heal at some point. She's bound to have potions. I keep hitting through the smoke screen. Are you going to use the move? We still haven't seen her use Dragon Breath at all. Hyper Beam, there we go! That's the move I was waiting for. Wow! I kind of want to see Dragon Breath in action, because I don't see myself ever using Dragon Breath. But it might take a while before Dragon Breath is even used. And I guess the one time you'll see Dragon Breath, we'll get the TM from her, but I don't intend to teach it to any of my Pokemon. What I will probably end up doing is, just like with Gen 1, I'll do it in Gen 2 as well, make a video making a compilation of every move animation in the game. And that one's currently in the works of Pokemon Blue, and after I'm done with Gold, that'll be one of the episodes, bonus episodes for Pokemon Gold as well. Dang it, I was hoping I would hit, because now she's gonna Hyper Potion. Well, she's paralyzed with her Kingdra. So once Proton comes in, we'll be fine with that. Just finish me off. Use Dragon Breath. Or Hyper Beam! Yeah, so that's really strong too. The main good thing about Hyper Beam is that she doesn't attack after the turn after, because she's just, the Kingdra has to recharge, so she can't use Hyper Potions either. So if Kingra's already at low enough HP, just like they were last time you used Hyper Beam, and you can hit it hard enough, you can take out the Kingdra before Claire even has a chance to use one Hyper Potion. So knowing Kingdra has to recharge now, I get 2 turns of Thunderbolt. Kingdra, I'm pretty sure, is faster than Ampharos normally, but considering they're at a quarter of their speed because of the paralysis, I think I can just take them out with Thunderbolt. Come on! Let's go! Victory for Proton. Noodle gets some EXP, goes to level 17. It'll still be a while before that evolves. We'll just keep it with us. I lost? I don't believe it. There must be some mistake. I won't admit this. I may have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. I know. You should take the Dragon User Challenge. Make it a YouTube video. Because challenges are popular. Behind this gym is a place called Dragon's Den. Go and bring me the Dragon Fang from deep inside the den. That is a test to be accepted as a true Dragon user. If you can do that, I will accept you as a worthy trainer. Until then, I won't give you a badge. Which is stupid, but unfortunately it's true. Whitney didn't give us a badge, but Claire doesn't give us one either. She really is a sore loser. Doesn't want to believe she lost, but she did. So, behind the gym is Dragon's Den. An area that we are going to explore next episode, next stream, where we'll surf behind here and go explore that. But as we have now beaten the challenge of the gym with our not that ready team, but it was still a pretty good team, we are first going to explore south of Blackthorn City, the entirety of Route 45. We are going to explore the cave that is there. And then we might even go and explore Whirl Islands, because we could have done that this stream already, but we haven't actually explored there yet. Whirl Islands, if you remember, were around Route 41, between Olivine City and Cianwood City, in that big surf location. 4 islands surrounded by Whirlpool, and we have now taught Whirlpool to our Croconaw. That is all for the next time, though. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Thank you very much for chatting with me. It was fun seeing you all here. We got quite a lot farther in the game. We didn't actually get a gym badge, but we did quite a lot of story stuff. So next time, south of Blackthorn, the cave, potentially Whirl Islands, Dragon's Den, and after that, I think that'll be in the next stream too, the Pokemon League. I think that feels like a good moment to end off the next stream. That'll be a great moment. So yeah, that'll be our goal for the next stream. That'll be a pretty long stream as well to get through that entire area, all those battles. I'm looking forward to it. See you next time. And make sure you always remember that while we take a look at our team that we're ending this episode with, make sure that you always remember that no matter the situation, I care about you, and there's a lot of others that care about you too. Reach out for help if you need, because you are worth it. Goodbye, everyone.